Hello, everyone. So I'm sitting here with Joe, Jam over here. God Jam, as we said earlier. that was him. That's not my joke.
That's
I can't take credit for that. And Dan Gorman over here. Yep. We're talking about Only Human. This new book they got coming out. So they got already out. They got the first issue right here. Check it out. It's beautiful. Okay, so first off, where did this whole thing kind of start? Like where was the origin of this?
Right here.
Right. Just kind of, you're like, is that a tumor?
Yeah.
No, it's an idea.
Story idea.
It's a concept for a book.
Yeah, it's a kind of a book that I've wanted to write for several years, and follows this boy who kind of just awakes to this world that's falling apart around him. He's a 12-year-old make-believe ninja, so he lives in this fantasy world of comic books. Imagine that.
Who doesn't?
And he's in this fanciful world, and he's playing out his ninja-like personality in the real world, so nothing phases him. Right. And he doesn't realize that society's falling apart, and people are turning into zombies. And oh no, what am I supposed to do about this?
Because I remember you were telling me you wanted to do something different with the zombies. Because zombies, they're all over the place nowadays.
Yeah, we wanted to do something new and fresh, because people love zombies. The zombies are in right now. Obviously, The Walking Dead has never been more popular, but we wanted a new take, a new spin on things. So our zombies exist in the dream world. Mm-hmm. And you won't see zombies outside the dream world, but people are kind of degrading into a zombie-like state in the real world. So you pass by nameless, faceless people, and they're kind of in this tranquil state, just going about their daily business and being enslaved by these evil corporations. And you have this 12-year-old boy that, in essence, has to save the world from the zombie apocalypse.
And our zombies also differ in a little bit that there isn't as much gore as there is in a lot of the other books. Yeah, ours dials back the gore, and it's more psychological, intellectual horror that is over the top.
Yeah. So not a lot of those neck shots where it's like.
Yeah, no, they're nothing like that.
How did you two meet?
At the 2012 Akron Comic-Con. I ran into Dan, and Dan saw a poor sucker wanting to make a comic book, and he's like, "Oh man, I feel bad for that guy. Yeah. So, you need an artist. I'm your guy." And
well, I didn't think he was serious, because I do a lot of conventions, and I'll often, a couple times a show, I'll have someone come up to me and say, "Hey, I got a project idea." 99.9% of the time, it doesn't turn into anything. Mm-hmm. They don't follow through or whatever. And so I thought Joe was just another joker, wasting my time. And here it turns out that, he actually had an idea that he wanted to pursue. We started meeting about the idea, and I was like, oh, well, okay, if this guy wants to actually do this, so I guess what else do I got to do?
Might as well.
So might as well, so.
He's like, I'll throw him a bone for once. I'm sitting here, and everyone's like, you're not going to do it. So you got the first issue, and this one is called The Awakening. So this is the first series of this one?
Yeah, this will be a 7-issue miniseries if you want, and that's going to kind of roughly relate to the first full novel. So probably about 170, 180-page graphic novel when it's collected. And we actually have 7 story arcs planned to complete the whole kind of Only Human world, or saga, if you want to call it.
Good old saga. Saga
Genesis.
In Boston, it's called a saga.
Whenever they pick up the new issue of Saga from Image Comics,
that's right.
Every time you open it, it goes, Saga! They put a lot of money into that one. Now I'm going to go home and play Saga Genesis.
You guys love it.
Is it Sega or Sega?
Sega. Well, that one's easy because they actually say it in the beginning. They actually tell you how to say it.
Yeah, they help you out.
Right.
Because you don't have to read it.
So you can't really figure out how to pronounce words unless you had it told to you.
Exactly.
If you're reading it. So dictionaries are obsolete.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it doesn't talk to you.
That could be the second show we do. Right. all about pronunciation of words.
Right.
That'd be awesome. So, and the design of the characters, I assume that was obviously like a mutual thing. Or was that more you, more him?
No, it's basically me. He told me that he wanted the characters to look a certain way, and I said, I don't care. So I just sat down and I drew out what I thought the characters should look like, and said, well, I'm drawing it.
I gave him specific instructions for one main character in here. Our main character, Greta, here. And I said, she's supposed to be very discreet, very subtle, and he gives her,
Got it. I popped open that blouse, shortened up that skirt, Evil has to be sexy. Evil has to. You have to be enticed to be to be stabbed in the back. Is basically.
I will say it's working. I am enticed. It's just right on the cover too. It's like Bale. Like what's it like on a daily basis? Just kind of like sitting down and be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do.
So I got this really nice script ready, and I gave it to Dan, and he basically tore it up and he threw it in the air, and he said, no, that's not gonna work. This is comics.
No, on a daily basis, the creative process is Joe complaining to other people that I'm too slow. That's the creative process. Is usually how it goes.
You guys might see issue number 2 in 2016.
So, and then you guys have the Kickstarter thing too. So was that kind of like, you're like, well, if we're gonna do this, let's do it via Kickstarter.
We had an Indiegogo campaign for our first book.
I'm trying to do the Vanna White thing here.
We are going to launch a Kickstarter campaign to try to fund our second book. So most of the first book, Joe funded himself. So we're selling the first book to kind of repay ourselves for the time put into it, and then hopefully if you like the story, if you come out and you get a copy and you enjoy the story, we would appreciate the help to continue the story with the second issue.
Yeah, I will put a link down below in the description. So if you want to support them, which you should want to, it's like a necessity. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna crack down on these people. It's like, do it. Oh God. Do it. It's backwards. Do it. They even got hats and stuff over here. Check this out. They got this awesome ball cap and snow caps, and I like the orange shirt. You're wearing the orange shirt right now, and I also like this deal you got here. That's really cool.
Yeah, this is custom product. I designed and requested this myself. There's only a few of these in existence. I own them all, and so if you want one.
You're gonna have to not get one.
Yeah. If you want one, you just got to keep wanting one.
You're gonna have to just pretend you're wearing it.
Yeah.
Maybe even get a piece of paper.
Right. Just draw only human on a shirt with a collar, and you'll be.
Is
like the shirts and stuff? Is that like some of the prizes that you can get if you do the Kickstarter? What's some of the perks that you can get?
The shirts, hats. We'll have prints. We'll have the book that you showed. We also have a variant of the book. This is the pencils and inks from Michael Calandra. But we also have a Kickstarter exclusive cover that is Dan had done this image, and before it was colored, he did it in gray tones, and that's going to be a Kickstarter exclusive cover that we're going to have. So you're going to check out that.
Nice.
And then we're going to have original artwork from the book, and then sketch covers. Dan, if you can show them the sketch cover.
That's actually that's cool stuff. Maybe will you guys go to someone's house if they pay the max, right? Just like
Absolutely.
give them a big
We're
hug.
going to send Dan to Go Carolyn.
Yeah.
He plays guitar and he can serenade.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I do smash the guitar at the end of the performance, so.
On somebody, not even on the
We're
ground.
gonna have to find a place for me to play because whatever's in my way goes with it. I'm just saying.
It's like Jack Black from the School of Rock.
Yeah.
Just
you got a glass coffee table, it's done. You just gotta.
Is there any kind of thing you want to say? Like anything you want to, like any kind of links or anything you want?
Yeah, you definitely want to check out our Facebook page. It'll probably be down here or below.
You probably put it like right here.
Right there.
Right
That's
there.
Only Human Comic, and Twitter is the same. And then we have a YouTube channel where we have a preview actually of the series.
Final question, and this is just from my own personal. What was the best comic book movie last year?
Oh, last year. I don't remember last year at all.
Thor?
I didn't see it. Did that Michael
Avengers
Keaton
2
Batman movie come out last year?
I think
that
so.
was a good one.
That was pretty good.
That was a good one.
Remember that part when he
Yeah.
what he did? Yeah.
Yeah, when he did that thing that, the guy was like, hey, and Batman was like, I'm Batman. That was the best part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think any part of any Batman movies where he says I'm Batman.
Yeah, that is the best part.
Not only is this an awesome sounding comic, but also Michael Keaton and his Batman is the best. and then maybe Thor. Baby Thor. We're still.
I haven't seen it though, so I can't.
So thank you for telling me all of And don't forget to check out all the links down below. Support the Kickstarter. If you don't do it, they'll actually come to your house and attack you.
You don't want this coming to your house, okay? That's all I'm saying. You don't want it.
You do not.
Do whatever
Yeah,
it takes.
do it.
Like he told me, do whatever it takes.
Do whatever it takes.
Whatever
Give
it
the
takes.
people what they want.
They want The Walking Dead.
We'll change our title.
Hey,
We'll put in Shannon and those
the,
guys.
the shambling dead. We can, we can do that.
Make a reference. Then just put Batman in there.
We already got Spider-Man and Batman.
we do. Yeah, Venom is in.
Yeah,
the
Venom. We'll
first
just put all
issue.
those characters in there.
Who else is in the first issue? Oh, Christine is in the first issue from Stephen King.
I think that's the first page. Isn't
It
it?
is the, it's the first page.
like-
Yeah. Yeah.
It's frightening. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so go check all that stuff out, and we'll see you guys later.
Thanks a lot.